Wirtz, looking to play him in. Oh, he's decent chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So, a breakthrough already. Wirtz. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Now he's off and running. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, well played, well played. Wirtz. And that has left him in a heap. Vitinha, and it's Yaya Toure. And it's been shipped out wide, and they can counter here. Threads one in. He is through here. Yaya Toure. Backward it goes. Wirtz receives it in a good position here. Liverpool have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Out towards the flank. And he's whipped it across. It's anyone's ball now. Yaya Toure! Not a bad try by any means.
Yaya Toure certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And he's being shifted off it. Zico, looking for the run. Zico. Oh, well played.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vitinha, that's destined for the flank. He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Crosses it in.
Liverpool clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Carlos clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Gullit. No, again there's no way through. And it's Wirtz. Wirtz going face-to-face with his great rival. Great vision. Nunez! And that is quite wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Not sure whether that was anticipation or communication, Peter, but he made it look like a double.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Wirtz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's onside! Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Wirtz. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tries to pass it through. And no, that was never going to make it. Hakimi. Zico gets a foot in here. And here's Gullit. And that interception was most necessary. Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. Wirtz. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Eto'o. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! A goal at a really telling moment. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Oh, important interception. That's the end of the first 45. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rijkaard. Hakimi. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here.
Liverpool clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get on the end of this? He's through here. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! Arsenal are level. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 11.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Can he get it through? And that is expertly dealt with.
Arsenal have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Well, nicely intercepted. 60 minutes played. Tries to play it through. Now it's Gullit. Picked out brilliantly. Well, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to turn it right round. The comeback is complete. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Hakimi.
Arsenal leading now.
Number 4.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Coming on the field.
He's chosen to go back.
16.
They're really getting...
And he shoots! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick. He's had a shot! Caught offside that time. Rijkaard. That's a smartly directed ball. Now it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Lopez. Yamal. And here's Yamal. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that should get the job done. And it's Lopez. He's having a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. He has found a way through.
Oh, great feat, that.
Looking for options for movement. Ibrahimovic! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Arsenal have their lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Ibrahimovic clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Eto'o! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. That is so good, such sharp. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Hello everybody, and quick announcement now. We would like to ask you...